Job 15. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered, Does a wise man answer with blustery knowledge, or fill his belly with the east wind? Does he argue with useless talk, with words that have no value in them? But you even break off piety and hinder meditation before God. Your sin inspires your mouth. You choose the language of the crafty. Your own mouth condemns you, not I. Your own lips testify against you. Were you the first man ever born? Were you brought forth before the hills? Do you listen in on God's secret counsel? Do you limit wisdom to yourself? What do you know that we don't know? What do you understand that we don't understand? The gray-haired and the aged are on our side, men far older than your father. Are God's consolations too trivial for you, or a word spoken in gentleness to you? Why has your heart carried you away? And why do your eyes flash when you turn your rage against God and allow your words to escape from your mouth? What is man that he should be pure, or one born of a woman that he should be righteous? If, if God places no trust in his holy ones, if even the heavens are not pure in his eyes, how much less man who is abominable and corrupt, who drinks in evil like water? I will explain to you, listen to me, and what I have seen. I will declare what wise men declare, hiding nothing from the traditions of their ancestors, to whom all alone the land was given, when no foreigners passed among them. All his days the wicked man suffers torment throughout the numbers of his year that are stored up for the tyrant. Terrifying sounds fill his ears. In a time of peace, marauders attack him. He does not expect to escape from darkness. He is marked for the sword. He wanders about, food for vultures. He knows that the days of darkness is at hand. Distress and anguish terrify him. They prevail against him, like a king ready to launch an attack. For he stretches out his hand against God and vaunts himself against the Almighty, defiantly charging against him with a thick, strong shield, because he covered his face with fat and made his hips bulge with fat. He lived in ruined towns and in houses where no one lives, where they are ready to crumble in heaps. He will not grow, and his wealth will not endure, nor will his possessions spread over the land. He will not escape the darkness. A flame will wither his shoots, and he will depart by the breath of God's mouth. Let him not trust in what is worthless. Deceiving himself, for worthlessness will be his reward. Before his time he will be paid in full, and his branches will not flourish. Like a vine, he will let his sour grapes fall, and like an olive tree, he will shed his blossoms. For the company of the godless is barren, and fire consumes the tent of those who accept bribes. They conceive trouble and bring forth evil. Their belly prepares deception. Job's friends are replying to him. Job's friends are giving worldly wisdom. They're making the argument that Job is out of line. They say, if you don't remember, they came and they sat silently for 7 days, observing all that happened to Job. Job complained about what's happening to him as being unjust, and they're like, can't be. Only bad things happen when you do bad. Bad things don't happen if you're good and righteous. So does a wise man answer with blustery knowledge, or fill his belly with the east wind? He's making an accusation against Job that he's full of hot air. Job, you're all puffed up. You're just a blowhard spewing nonsense. Does he argue with useless talk, with words that have no value in them. This is a sharp accusation that Job is full of BS. Job, you're full of it. I don't believe a word that's coming out of your mouth. You even break off piety and hinder meditation before God. Your sin inspires your mouth. You choose the language of the crafty. You're trying to craftily make excuses for yourself, Job. We all know you did it because the evidence is your life. The evidence that you did wrong, that you messed up, Aaron, is the fact that you're sitting in sackcloth and ashes, that your kids are all gone, your wealth is all gone, and you've got boils from head to toe. That's all the evidence we need to know you done messed up, Aaron. Job, you are unrighteous. Case closed. That's what his friend is arguing here. That's what his friend's arguing there. Yeah, they should have stayed. Yeah, they should have stayed silent another week. They should have just stayed silent. Period. So he's going to condemn Job, which in fact he's condemning himself. So he's going to give your lips testify against you. Yeah, if he's lying, if he did wrong and he says he didn't do wrong, his lips will be testifying against him. His friends don't believe he did nothing. They're not consoling him. This is another reason, too. When someone is in the middle of the world collapsing around them, do not give them platitudes. Do not give them advice. Sit with them. Just console them with the fact that I don't know what you're going through. That is awful. I'm here for you. What can I do? Do you need something to eat? Do you need something to drink? I'll just sit here and be with you. You don't need to do anything else. Quit trying to make yourself feel better by saying the right words. Quit trying to make yourself feel better by thinking you know the answer. The person doesn't need that. They need you there alone doing nothing but sitting with them. This is where I think that in cases of mourning, and this applies other places, but the idea of sitting Shiva. When you sit Shiva, this is a Jewish practice, you don't run your mouth and talk. You sit with the person in silence while they mourn. You are there to be present with them. That's what we need to do when people are grieving the world tragedy that's happening in their lives, is sit Shiva. Just keep our mouths shut. Yeah, ministry of presence, absolutely one reason. Ministry of presence, it's what we need to do. Okay. So he's going to now say, well, riddle me this, Mr. Wise One. Were you the first man ever born? Were you brought forth before the hills? Do you listen in on God's secret counsel? Do you limit wisdom to yourself? Do you know that we don't know? What do you know we don't know? Well, he knows he didn't sin, and you're not listening to him. When he's sharing the knowledge that he has, you're not listening. You ask, what does he know that you don't know? He keeps telling you. The gray-haired ones and the aged ones are on our side. Like everybody we know says what we're saying. They're not saying what you're saying, Job. Okay. Are God's consolations too trivial for you? Oh, would you like a little suffering? It's just too much that God, isn't that not enough? It's not enough, is it, Job? Is it, Job? It's so hard. It's so hard to be you, Job. I'm so sorry you're you. Why do your eyes flash why do you turn and rage against God? Why you can't? Your words escaping your mouth. You're just not a pure man, Job. We just know it, Job. Everything we can see about you, because you're just abominable and corrupt. You drink evil in like water. Let me explain it to you. I can hear the words coming out of your mouth, and you're just pretending. You're going to go against God with a shield. You're just going to come to pass against him. Woo! He's going. All right. Artistic chemist. I thought I followed you years ago. Oh, you did not follow. Well, hey, glad to have you back in. I think I'd seen you around years ago. Okay. Just making sure there's nothing going on there. Okay. So I get and I don't want to go through all of it. I mean, all his days, the wicked man suffers torment. Throughout the number of his years, they're stored up for the tyrant. So You've been storing them up, Job. All the things you done wrong have been stored up, and now the sound of them has come. They've come to mirage your peace, and they are attacking you, and you're getting your comeuppance, and we're just so happy to see that you're getting the justice you deserve, because the fact that your life is in turmoil means you deserve it. That's what they're saying. So God is coming against you because you did wrong. You can't go against him. You've become fat. Yeah, because you covered your face with fat and you made your hips bulge with fat. You lived in ruined towns and in a house where no one lives. He will not grow rich and his wealth will not endure. You are now having the comeuppings that you deserve. A flame will wither his shoots, and he will depart by the breath of God's mouth. Let him not trust in his worthless. Deceive himself, for worthlessness will be his reward. Like Job, you better shut up and change your ways. You done messed up. That's really all it is. He just keeps repeating it. You are conceived trouble, and you bring forth evil. That's who you are, Job. We know who you are. Quit trying to pretend you're not.